Ang SEC hopes o ang Securing and Expanding Capital for Hospital Entrepreneurs ng Securities and Exchange Commission. So ano ba yung SEC hopes at bakit ito mahalaga? So sabi nga natin, ito ay Securing and Expanding Capital for Hospital Entrepreneurs ng Securities and Exchange Commission. Ang purpose po nito ay ma-streamline yung capital market, no, para maka-access ang Philippine healthcare industry ng pera para mapalago ang industriya, no? Ang SEC hopes po, ito ay ang program guidelines ng SEC para tulungan ng hospitals na makapasok sa capital market, makapag-raise ng funds at magkaroon ng tamang disclosure and governance, no? Ito ay isang regulatory pathway for hospitals to raise funds locally. So ito po yung pagtulong sa hospital natin kasi usually either private capital or mangungutang ka, no, sa formal financial institution to grow your medical profession or business, no? So yun yung pathway. Ito ngayon ay through the capital markets, which means pwede kang mag-float ng bonds o kaya ang hospital, no, pwedeng mag-float ng bonds o kaya naman ay mag-offer ng shares, no, to those who are willing to invest in them. Okay. At ang konteksto lang nito, bakit natin siya napag-uusapan? Dahil ang Okta Research noong December 2025, naglabas kung ano yung mga urgent personal concerns ng mga Pinoy. At lumalabas na ang top pa rin dyan ay 65% nagsasabi na good health and access to healthcare ang kanilang pinaka concern, ano? Which really just shows you na talagang napaka-vulnerable ng mga Pilipino kapag pagkakasakit na ang napag-usapan kasi malaking chunk ng income natin at ng savings natin ang nakakain yan. At marami pa nga ang nagsasabi na ito talaga yung nagda-drive sa maraming mga Pilipino into poverty, lalong-lalo na kapag tayo ay nasa middle class, ano? So, ang mga iba pang concerns, according to Okta Research, ay education, food security, economic security, and peace of mind. Okay. So, ano ba yung mga healthcare gap in the Philippines? So, we still face shortage of hospitals, beds, and modern facilities. At yung expansion ng hospital would really require large capital sa pagbili ng equipment, sa pagpapatayo ng mga gusali, sa pagbayad ng mga staff, no, na magpapaandar or magmaman or tatao doon sa hospital natin. At syempre, kailangan din ng systems dyan, no? At marami sa mga hospitals ang nahihirapan na gawin ito sa pamamagitan ng pagkuha ng bank loans o kaya ay aasa lang, no, sa limited na kapital ng mga private owners o kaya ang paghingi ng mga donations, which is seen as not really sustainable, no? So, sa Pilipinas din, out of every 1,000 people, there are only 1.05 hospital beds. Ang recommended ng World Health Organization ay dapat 3 or more hospital beds per 1,000 people, no? Mataas din yung ang ating out-of-pocket healthcare spending at ang ating healthcare workforce and distribution gaps ay kulang na kulang pa rin ng doktor, nurses, at mas concentrated ang mga ito sa urban areas according to the Department of Health at saka ng Philippine Statistics Authority. Okay? So ano ba yung mga barriers, no, na face ng mga hospital? Because they really need capital, but capital access is difficult. So limited investors because hospitals are typically family-owned corporations. There's complex STC registration process of securities, may lack of governance, corporate governance structure, and mahirap, no, yung reporting and compliance. So it's really, really challenging. So ang SEC Hopes program, ang legal basis nito ay ang SEC Memorandum Circular Number 11, Series of 2017, and this provides a policy framework, no, created by the SEC to help hospital raise funds, simplify regulatory requirements, and encourage legal, transparent investment participation. Kaya kung may mag-aalok ng investment na from a hospital, no, sa public, ay dapat ito ay registered sa SEC. So kung kayo ay na-offer na nito, hanapin nyo po yung SEC registration noong security na ibinebenta sa inyo, whether yan ay bond, whether yan ay shares of stock, no? So tignan natin kung mayroon silang registration of securities at authority to offer or sell these securities mula sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Ang objective ng SEC hopes talaga ay mapadali ang proseso, maging compliant ang mga hospitals, makakuha ng investors legally ang mga hospitals, at syempre maprotektahan ang publiko, ang investing public for this, no? So, how can the public invest in hospitals? So, ano yung mga routes natin dyan? So, number one, pwede ito sa SEC hopes, no? SEC registered offering. So, yung hospital ay mag-i-issue ng shares or securities, and then the investors can buy the hospital shares through regulated offers. Yung second naman ay pwede silang list through the Philippine Stock Exchange. Pero hindi ito automatic, and yung SEC hopes will help hospitals become compliant and ready. Okay? So how do we invest in hospital stocks? Okay? So for hospitals, ito ay ano ba yung benefits nito, no, ng hospital investing? So for hospitals, they can have expansion in capital, modernization, and growth without relying only on loans. Ano naman yung benefit nito para sa public, no? Of course, there's opportunity to invest in healthcare, and there's also potential for dividends and long-term growth. And ano naman yung benefit ng hospital investing for the country? Of course, it will provide stronger healthcare infrastructure, and it will build more hospitals and provide better access to medical services. So, saan tayo po pwedeng makapag-inquire or makakuha, no, at bumili ng hospital stocks? You can inquire or get it from the corporate offices of hospitals, pero i-make sure po natin na registered and approved by the SEC yung security, yung stock or yung bond na ibinebenta sa inyo ng hospital. And yung may mga benefits din po yan, no, aside from the dividends, ay usually yung ininvest mo ay transferable siya, no? Kasi may benefits na given for life and are transferable depending on the corporate bylaws of your hospitals. Because some hospital corporations may grant shareholder privileges such as discounts sa kanilang mga rooms o sa mga services na binibigay, no? Depending on the bylaws and board policies. So pwedeng free discounted hospital room, discount on doctors' professional fees as well as other medical practitioners, free or discounted operating room, delivery room, and emergency room fees, pharmacy discounts, and free or discounted dental services. Of course, you just have to be aware also na kapag doon ka bumili ng hospital stock at nagkasakit ka, syempre doon lang sa hospital na yun din maaaring makuha yung mga benefits na ito. And you still have to double check kung ibinibigay nila ito as benefits. Kasi yung iba, dividends lang yung binibigay nila, no? So, yun. What else? So you can earn dividends from the stock. It can be a good alternative for health insurance, pero albeit be very limited siya, no? So make sure to purchase hospital stocks from hospitals with secondary license from the SEC. Yan po, ano? Ako po si Sir Vince, ang inyong financial guro, nagsasabing ang pagyaman na pag-aaralan at napagtutulungan.